It's that time, doing the first guitar tutorial for an EXO song, and I hope that they are all not this hard. It is very cool, but it's a challenge. So let's dive in, and we're gonna have a couple of levels of difficulty here. I'm gonna try to give you an easy version. I guess at the end, I'm just gonna try to play through it the way I understand it, and then give maybe some simple versions. Check below for tabs and sheet music and all that. We have a second issue here, which is that we have the capo. That capo on the first fret. And the reason that's an issue is I've got to cover a lot of chords. So in general, I'm going to call out the actual sounds you hear. So when you play a D minor, for example, you're actually hearing a D sharp minor. So when I tell you shapes, so I'll say that's a D minor shape, but it's actually a D sharp minor chord. Let's get into it. And also there's a lot of variations in the song as far as some chord substitutions. I can't cover them all, but the thing I'm going to show you will work for the entire song. You don't have to worry about all the fancy changes. This will be plenty fancy enough. Let's do it. We're starting off with an A minor shape. It's an A sharp minor chord or B flat minor chord. 0, 2, 2, 1, 0. And then you got to walk up this bass line. That's open string, and these are actual frets. 0, 3, 4, 6. 0, 3, 4, 6. Now, I would use power chords to get up there. And then land in an E flat minor 7 chord. 6, 8, 6, 7. So then you hit it again. Land on G sharp major. 4, 6, 6, 5, 4, 4. Going to C sharp major. 4, 6, 6, 6. So again, that's the A minor shape to E flat minor 7. E flat minor 7 again. To 4th fret, to 4th fret underneath. And the little lick you hear sometimes in there is this. That is octaves. So playing strings 5 and 3. And this is going to be 9 and 11, 8 and 10, 6 and 8. So of course, you could simplify this and try to just do a single line. And I'll give you an easier version later. To an E chord, an E shape, F chord. And then you repeat it all. And that repeats a bunch of times. Now, the same thing is going to lead us to the chorus, and the chorus takes, how do you say this? It has 2 endings. So you play through the chorus once, and there's one ending, and you play through it a second time, and there's a different ending. And then the whole cycle takes another loop. So let's pretend that we just did all of this stuff. Bum, 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 bum. And we played to here, to the G sharp, to the C sharp. Now we're going to the chorus. This is going to be, you can do 0, 2, 0, 3, 3. Or you could also get away with a A7 here. So this is an A suspended 4, 7, or just a straight A7. So 0, 2, 0, 2, 3, or 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 2, 0, 3. You see these numbers, man, are tricking me. Listen, watch my fingers. You can do either one. So we got, I'm going to use the A7. Back to our E flat minor, the 6, 8, 6, 7. So we have hit a C sharp chord here. It's probably major. I'm hitting the power chord though because the chord changes really fast. So quick to a really big fat E chord. So you could get away with an E minor here. E minor, I'm not even gonna give it a name. E minor 9. Except for it's really an F chord, right? It's really an F, what we're hearing, but it's an E minor 9. 0, 2, 0, 0. In relation to the capo, 3, 3. This is so ridiculous trying to say. You could also just play a regular E7 shape. So you got, what is that? Right? Or this. So the difference is I have a first fret here and then no first fret here, depending on how you want to voice it. But the first time through, it switches in the middle of it back to an A. So let me play that with the switch to the A there. Right? And then he kind of like hits an extra note to finish the measure. So let's do that. And then it resets. I hit the second fret of the 5th string as if you were going to walk up. Except for you just hit one note. And you stop. So you had the... And then you restart all of that part. Right? And then instead of switching, he goes to this 7 sharp 9 chord in relation to the capo, 2, 1, 3, 3. Then everything we just said about the chorus happens again. The entire set of all of those chords happens one more time. The second time he plays through them all, and he gets from this part we get a new fill. Now we're starting on actual frets 5, 5, 6, 8, 8. Land in the E flat minor 7 chord. Of course, he's playing octaves though. So it's 5 and 7, 6, 8, 8, 10, 8, 10. So we start out from here. And then it's all the same as we covered before. It's all the same thing to the G sharp and to the C sharp. And that is the whole song. That's the entire thing. That's how it all works. You just have to keep track of all the changes, and there are a lot of changes. There's really only 2 sections, but one section has a set of variations in it, and then they end the whole thing. A very impressive guitar work as far as keeping track of all those changes. But of course, I'm having to figure it out by ear. If I knew what they were playing, it would be much easier to actually do everything that they're doing in the song. Okay. Easy version time. So you could start off with your A minor shape and land in a D minor shape. To G shape. To C shape. And then we're going to go from the little walk down. You could play a D minor here, a D minor shape. Or you could also do this, which I think is what Chaniol's doing, which is the 2, 0, 2, 3 to the E shape. So you would get so we're in D minor to the G shape, G shape to the C. And that time he doesn't walk down every single time, so sometimes he skips a note. So we have this 3rd fret in relation to the capo. 3rd fret, 4th string. Let's play that again. The easier version quote. D minor shape, G shape, G shape to a C. Little walk down to the dominant function chord, secondary dominant function. 2, skip a string, 2, 3 to the E shape. There you go. And then there isn't really an easier version that I came up with for the chorus. We could try to do one right now. So we had the A7 to the D minor-ish 7. Oh, we're coming up with one right now. All right. So we have the A minor thing, A7 thing. However you want to play your A7, I'm playing it the previous way I told you about. To D minor shape. Move through the C to the E shape, to the A7 shape, and then you repeat it all again. To the D minor shape. I'm trying to keep track of all this. To the C shape, to the E7 shape, and you hold this and you go up to the high thing. And then you can, that's your variation for that. I'm going to make a tab for all of this, supposedly. Give me like 20 minutes. It's fun. I hope you followed along with that. It's fun to play. Watch it a zillion times. If it makes you feel any better, I mean, it took me probably, 45 minutes to an hour to figure all this stuff out. So if it takes you an hour to 2 hours to just replay the video and work your way through it, I completely understand. And dude, if it takes you a week, don't worry about it. If it takes you a month, don't worry about it. Because once you know how to play it, you're going to know how to play it, and you'll understand it. And who cares how long it takes for the tree to grow? Because once you grow the tree, you got the tree. So be patient. I'm sorry that I had to stumble over my words there, but this was actually really difficult to express vocally. Anyways, EXO, call me baby. Hopefully we'll do more EXO in the future.